Roman Catholic Archdiocese of Berlin. The Archdiocese of Berlin is a Roman Catholic archdiocese seated in Berlin and covering the northeast of Germany. As of 2004, the archdiocese has 386,279 Catholics out of the population of Berlin, most of Brandenburg except of its southeastern corner, historical Lower Lusatia, and Hither Pomerania, i.e., the German part of Pomerania. This means that a little over 6% of the population in this area is Roman Catholic. There are 122 parishes in the archdiocese. The current archbishop is Heiner Koch, formerly Bishop of Dresden, who was appointed by Pope Francis on Monday, 8 June 2015, to replace Rainer Maria Cardinal Woelki, who had earlier been named Archbishop of Cologne. History. The affairs of the Roman Catholic Church in the Kingdom of Prussia had been reorganized by the Bull de Salute Animarum, issued in 1821. Before, the Prussian provinces of Brandenburg and of Pomerania were part of the Vicariate Apostolic of the Northern Missions after the Reformation in the Duchy of Pomerania in 1534 and in the Electorate of Brau. Before the Reformation, the westernmost territories of the Berlin diocese were in ecclesiastical respect part of the Diocese of Heidelberg. The southwestern and central parts belonged to the Diocese of Brandenburg. The northwestern region island belonged to the Diocese of Roskilde, whereas the northern Hither Pomerania and the former northeastern part Farther Pomerania on both banks of the Oder formed the exempt Diocese of Kamen, established in 1140 for the territory of the then Duchy of Pomerania. Pomerania had repeatedly been Polish or independent before joining the Holy Roman Empire in 1180. Gniezno and Magdeburg archdioceses competed for expanding their influence into Pomerania, which is why the Holy See determined Kamen to remain exempt. Kamen had had a short-lived predecessor, the Diocese of Kołobrzeg, established in the year 1000. Kołobrzeg's diocese under BishopReaderReborn was overrun by a pagan revolt just a few years after its establishment, and Christianity was reintroduced in the area only in the early 12th century, following military expeditions of Duke Boleslaw Rymouth, who once again had tied the Pomeranian lands to Poland. The native Władysław I, Duke of Pomerania, established the Duchy of Pomerania in 1121 as a vassal state of Poland under Boleslaw Rymouth. Władysław I agreed to Christianize Pomerania, and he, along with Boleslaw, backed Otto of Bamberg in his successful conversion of Pomerania. In 1125, Boleslaw Rymouth established the new Diocese of Lubus-Lewis, seated in Lubus-Lewis, with its diocesan territory comprising the Lubus land of Lewis, then part of the Polish Reign, on both banks of the Oder. Lewis diocesan area later formed the southeastern part of the Berlin diocese. In the late 16th and the 17th centuries, the competent dioceses of Brandenburg, Kamen, Heidelberg, Lewis, and Roskilde had been secularized. The few Catholics in the area were pastored by the Apostolic Vicariate of the Northern Missions for the dioceses of Brandenburg, Heidelberg, and Lewis since 1670. For those of Kamen and Roskilde, the Holy See considered the former sees as sedes impediti. In memory of them, Berlin's archdiocesan coat of arms combines the symbols of the dioceses of Brandenburg, Kamen, Heidelberg, and Lewis. With the annexation of most of Silesia, until 1763, the bulk of the then Diocese of Breslau-Wrocław, most of which lay within the borders of Kingdom of Bohemia since the 14th century, had become a part of Brandenburg, Prussia. With the dissolution of the Holy Roman Empire, Brandenburg was officially merged in Prussia. Many Roman Catholic dioceses and other jurisdictions had borders deviating from the political boundaries, often changing with the many wars in Central Europe. This led to the situation where parts of one diocese or jurisdiction lay in different countries. The territory of Premonus 1815 Brandenburg, thus without Lower Lusatia and Prussian Pomerania, formed part of the Apostolic Vicariate of the Northern Missions, which in 1821 also comprised 17 other nations partially or completely. In Brandenburg and Pomerania, the Pope, by the bull de salute animarum, established a new jurisdiction on the one hand and extended the ambit of the neighboring Breslau diocese on the other. The 1815 annexed Prussian part of the Lusatias, in ecclesiastical respect part of the apostolic prefecture of the two Lusatias aka of Meissen seated in Botzen, Saxony, was reassigned in ecclesiastical respect to the Diocese of Breslau, which itself comprising territory in Bohemia and Prussia, became exempt in 1821 previously. In political respect, the two Lusatias were divided. Lower Lusatia became Brandenburgian, northeastern Upper Lusatia Silesian, southeastern Upper Lusatia remained Saxon. The new jurisdiction was Breslau's Prince-Episcopal delegation for Brandenburg and Pomerania, whose ambit was disentangled from the Northern Missions Apostolic Vicariate and comprised Preminus 1815 Brandenburg, thus without Lower Lusatia and Prussian Pomerania. The bull also reassigned the deaneries of PSCC Xenoples and Beitumbuchen from the Diocese of Krakow to that of Breslau more than 600 years after those territories had been ceded by the Polish Duke Casimir the Just. Breslau's Prince-Episcopal delegation for Brandenburg and Pomerania by the bull de salute animarum the other parts of Brandenburg and the province of Pomerania, except of the districts of Butow-Bito and Lauenburg in Pomerania Loborg till 1922, both part of the Diocese of Cologne, were subordinated to Breslau's jurisdiction as an episcopal delegation in 1821, ending the mandate of the Vicariate Apostolic. The jurisdiction was titled the Prince-Episcopal Delegation for Brandenburg and Pomerania German, Fürstbischöfliche Delegatur für Brandenburg und Pommern, since Emanuel von Szymanski was invested to Breslau's see as Prince Bishop in 1824. In 1821, the delegation district comprised altogether 6 established Catholic parishes. Berlin, St. Hedwig Parish, established in 1745, First Roman Catholic Mass in 1719, Frankfurt upon Oder, Holy Cross Parish, established in 1789, First Roman Catholic Mass in 1786, Potsdam, SS. Peter and Paul Parish, established in 1789, First Roman Catholic Mass in the same year, Spandau, SS. Peter and Paul Parish on Jueaplin, Haselhorst, established in 1723, First Roman Catholic Mass in 1722, Stettin, St. John the Baptist Parish, established in 1722, First Roman Catholic Mass in 1717, and Stralsund, Holy Trinity Parish, established in 1784, First Roman Catholic Mass in 1761. Breslau's Prince Bishop Heinrich Forster 1853–1881 gave generous aid to the founding of churches, monastic institutions, and schools, especially in the diaspora regions. The strife that arose between the Catholic Church and the Prussian state brought his labors in the Prussian part of his diocese to an end. He was deposed by the state and had to leave for the episcopal Austrian Silesian castle of Johannesburg in Jarnig, where he died on 20 October 1881. So Pope Leo Roman XIII appointed as his successor Robert Herzog 1882–86, till then Prince Episcopal Delegate for Brandenburg and Pomerania and Provost of St. Hedwig's Church in Berlin. Prince Bishop Herzog made every endeavor to bring order out of the confusion into which the quarrel with the state during the immediately preceding years had thrown the affairs of the diocese. Establishment of the Berlin Diocese. Modern and contemporary history of the Archdiocese. In 1972, the German part of the Archdiocese of Breslau was also reconstituted as the exempt apostolic administration of Gorlitz, thus giving Berlin exempt status. On 27 June 1994, Pope John Paul Roman II elevated Berlin to the rank of an archdiocese, supervising since the simultaneously erected Diocese of Gorlitz, formerly Apostolic Administration, and the prior-exempt Diocese of Dresden-Meissen. In 2011, Pope Benedict Roman XVI named Rainer Maria Woelki as Archbishop of Berlin and made him a cardinal shortly afterwards. In 2012, the Archdiocese announced major structural revisions, merging parishes into larger clusters known as pastoral areas. In August 2020, on the occasion of the 90th anniversary of its existence, the Archdiocese consecrated itself to the Sacred Hearts of Jesus and Mary. Ordinaries: Christian Schreber, 13 August 1930, appointed 1 September 1933, died. Nikolaus Beers, 27 October 1933, appointed 1 March 1935, died. Konrad Cardinal von Preysing-Lichtenegg-Moos, 5 July 1935, appointed 21 December 1950, died. Wilhelm Weskin, 4 June 1951, appointed 21 August 1956, died. Julius August Cardinal Doppler, 15 January 1957, appointed 3 July 1961, appointed Archbishop of Munich and Freising. Alfred Cardinal Bench, 16 August 1961, appointed later, had personal title of Archbishop, 13 December 1979, died. Joachim Cardinal Meissner, 22 April 1980, appointed 20 December 1988, appointed Archbishop of Cologne. Georg Cardinal Sturzinski, 28 May 1989, appointed 24 February 2011, retired. Rainer Maria Cardinal Woelki, 2 July 2011, 20 September 2014, installed Archbishop of Cologne. Heiner Koch, appointed 8 June 2015, installed on 19 September 2015. Prince Episcopal delegates for Brandenburg and Pomerania. The delegature was combined in personal union with the Provostry of St. Hedwigs in Berlin. 1821–1823, Johann Ambrosius Taub Silesia, asterisk 1778, 22 April 1823, asterisk, Berlin, Provost of St. Hedwig since 1810. 1824, 1826, Hubert R. Bingen, asterisk 1 May 1780, 17 February 1838, asterisk, Trier, 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 Triers, Triers, Trisk, Triers, 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 Trisk, Tri. 1827–1829, Nikolaus Pfister as administrator per pro. 1829–1836, Nikolaus Pfister, asterisk 1791, 18 April 1858, asterisk, Frankenstein in Schlesien. 1836–1849, Georg Anton Brinkmann Billerbeck, asterisk 15 October 1796, 7 May 1856, asterisk, Munster in Westphalia. 1849–1850, Wilhelm Emanuel Freiherr von Ketteler. 1850–1859, Leopold Peldram Schweidnitz, asterisk 3 May 1811, 3 May 1867, asterisk, Triers, 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 1860–1870, Franz Xaver Karker. 1870–1882, Robert Herzog Skonwald Bay Frankenstein, asterisk 17 February 1823, 26 December 1886, asterisk, Breslau. 1882–1888, Johannes Baptist Maria Assmann Branitz, asterisk 26 August 1833, 27 May 1903, asterisk, Arweiler, 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 Arweiler. 1889–1897, Joseph Johnel, asterisk 1834–1897, asterisk, Berlin, Berlin. 1887–1905, Karl Neuber, asterisk 1840, 1905, asterisk, 1905–1920, Karl Klein-Adam Hohengerstorff, asterisk 1848–1924, asterisk, Giersdorf, 1920–1929, Joseph Dacre, Munster in Westphalia, asterisk 12 August 1865, 16 January 1929, asterisk Berlin, 1929–1930, Christian Schreber, Bishop of Meissen, as administrator of the future Diocese of Berlin. Famous people of the Berlin Archdiocese: Joseph Ahrens, Eva Maria Butch, Alfred Delp, August Frohlich, priest active in resistance movement against the National Socialism, protector of Polish forced laborers, martyred in the Dachau concentration camp; Romano Gardini, Paul Lejeune Jung, Bernhard Lichtenberg, blessed priest and theologian, active in resistance movement against the National Socialism, awarded the title Righteous Among the Nations; Joseph Lenzel, priest active in resistance movement against the National Socialism, helped the Polish forced laborers martyred in the Dachau concentration camp; Michael Graf von Matuschka, Max Joseph Metzger, Herbert Simolet, Marguerite Sommer, awarded the title Righteous Among the Nations; Karl Sonnenschein, Maria Terwil, Albert Willemsky, priest active in resistance movement against the National Socialism, protector of Polish forced laborers, martyred in the Sachsenhausen concentration camp; Joseph Wormer,